About to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Giving the ball anywhere near the box and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Oh, that's fabulous. Son Heung-min.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Rooney. Rooney ploughing through the middle. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to play it through. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Stood up well to him there. Camavinga. And it's Olmo. Is there any support? He might not need it. Mikel Oyarzabal. Valverde. Pablo Fornals. Valverde. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. Fagioli. Pablo Fornals looking for the run, and this is Messi. He has a look up, and a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, he's been caught, real chance! Goal, Germany! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Germany are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Messi. Now, can they get him away? Valverde is in a really good position out wide. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gusto. And it's Rooney. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta. And Batistuta! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 36 minutes is number 18, Gabriel Batistuta.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Robertson. And Fagioli. Pablo Fornals. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. And it's Fagioli. Caicedo. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now, this could be a chance.
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Robertson. And it's Robertson. There's the crossfield ball. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And for the first half, that is that. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. There's the whistle then to start the second half. He's on it, can he get away? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Valverde finding himself in space. Well, that's a dangerous ball. And he's cut it out. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Now Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Rooney. Rooney going like a man possessed at the moment. He is through here. Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Valverde. And it's Fagioli. Caicedo. Robertson venturing down the left. Sao Paulo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Caicedo. Now Son Heung-min. Caicedo. For Pablo Fornals. And it's Valverde. Pablo Fornals. Valverde picks it up out wide. And it's Caicedo. And here's Oyarzabal. Out towards the flank. There's the impressive jump. He will be livid with himself. Van Dijk. He's looking wide. And it's been played through. And the shot! Goal! Sao Paulo! And the comeback is complete. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Number 18.
Sao Paulo with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Son Heung-min.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Germany really are going for it here, Pete.
Shot a goal! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's a look and place it forward. Mbappe! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Not the most accurate pass. Valverde. For Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Batistuta really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Sao Paulo with the corner, they're first. Camavinga! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And again! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Robertson, it's a promising position. Oh, no joy this time. Gusto. Just eases him off the ball. Knocks it into space. Rooney has it out wide and in space. Gets his head on it! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Valverde. Fagioli. 5 minutes left on the clock. Germany can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Knocks it out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Goes for a shot! And again! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Valverde. Messi. Now it's Pablo Fornals. Looking to play it in. Messi, he is onto this. Romero. Sao Paulo clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, super find. And this is Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Pablo Fornals. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Germany played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Today, everybody, to make sure to put
so what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim alongside me. And Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given the new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better, and ever more beautiful. Saviola! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Caicedo. And Fagioli. Son Heung-min. Now it's Pablo Fornals. Caicedo. And here's Messi. Out towards the flank. Oh, good shapes to shoot! Davids. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Saviola. That is a great pick out.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better...
And the shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. And he's only too happy to take that back. It's a throw-in. Valverde.
Germany really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Spread neatly. It's gone for a throw-in. Son Heung-min. And it's Fascioli. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. He shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Nicely weighted ball, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pablo Fornals shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered across. That's an excellent interception. He is just caressing the ball. Knocks it into space. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Saviola. And he's managed to get free. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid.
Yamal! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Lovely pass. Saviola, he's through on chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he get it through? Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now, can they get him away? Pablo Fornals. Oyarzabal is onto this. Germany are still behind as we reach out for half-time. The most accurate pass. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He tries a shot! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's through here. Baresi cuts out the pass.
2 minutos de descuento.
Roberto Carlos. Valverde. Well, that looks a decent ball. Fagioli. And that brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Los niños que estén interesados en echar una mano como recogepelotas pueden informarse en las oficinas del estadio.
So we're off again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Oh, denied at the last.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Son Heung-min looking for options for movement. Space for him to turn and look. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, shooting chance! And he's missed it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Roberto Carlos looking to play him in. There's a sharp little ball here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pablo Fornals, and it's Valverde. Messi.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Valverde. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Fagioli. And Caicedo. Aims beyond the defence. Cross from Robertson. And this is Son Heung-min. Fagioli unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Donnarumma can clear it away. He has found the way through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Davids, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. And this is Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! And that has faded wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Roberto Carlos tries to play it through. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Valverde. Jimenez. Pablo Fornals. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's bustling through here. Takes a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Messi. Can he finish? And no mistake. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Yamal. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Caicedo. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. Son Heung-min! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Ah, such a clever touch. It's Son Heung-min! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught napping. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Davids, great vision. Ball looks a good one. And he's picked out the run. Not the most convincing of passes. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Son Heung-min. Can he get on the end of this? And that is as far as it goes. Germany suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Gives it back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Van Dijk. It's gone for a throw-in. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Kubasi. More and more pressure on the ball here. How Kubasi makes the interception. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And here's Kane. Tries to pass it through. Valverde. Rooney makes a dash for it. And it's Olmo. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. And this is Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. It's Camavinga. Kane. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Pablo Fornals. 30 minutes gone. And here's Kane. Pablo Fornals. Rooney. Gerrard. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Fagioli. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Gusto. And Kubasi. Van Dijk. And Kubasi. And it's Camavinga. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo stood his ground strongly. Caicedo really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Valverde wins the duel this time. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
That drinking is only allowed in the areas.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed. panicked even at times.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're underway for the second half.
Germany really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Messi. That has not gone well. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting, and he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. Camavinga. Van Dijk. Oh, strongly challenged there. Pass is just off target. Camavinga. Gerrard. Messi wants to run onto this. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Pablo Fornals! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Kane! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
And they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Messi. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And he's found a way past. Kane! Rising over the bar.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Gerrard. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, what a mistake! Kane! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Gerrard. And Kubasi. He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh no, this does not look good. Well, that defending is unapologetic. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gerrard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
And he shoots! And he couldn't finish.
Pablo Fornals has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Van Dijk. Now Romero. Now he's off and running. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He shifted it to the flank.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Messi. Valverde. Now it's Messi. In early. Oh, super ball. Oh, look at the space here. Here comes another cross. Impressive jump. Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And it's Rooney. Threads one in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Messi picks it up out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rooney. Now it's Batistuta. It's been slipped through. Caught offside that time. Jimenez. Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. Caicedo is wide and looking to get onto this.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gerrard. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Batistuta.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That looks a good ball through. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. So there was to be no definitive result.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an
So a
inappropriate
massive
manner
effort
will be
from
removed.
both
Thank you
sides,
very much
and
for
their
your
reward
cooperation.
is the agony of penalties. It's almost time. So this one to set the tone. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Messi is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Oh, it's a really good save. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that...
Stuck away with absolute confidence.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
And he duly obliges. Son Heung-min is third in line. No, he clatters the post.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
We're on to number 3 here. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Germany are looking to him to tie things up. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Dani Olmo, 4th in their queue. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Germany are looking to save match point. What poise! What noise!
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change. Everyone here are holding their breath.
The decisive moment. Germany fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout, as cruel as that is. The two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action. So, Jim, quite a game, decided in the end in the only way it could have been.
Today's match day programs are available
Germany
from stands
really
located
must be
by the
wondering
gates.
how
I'm
different
sure.
this...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Valverde. Fagioli. And it's Caicedo. Turns back here, probably the best option.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Gerrard. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Batistuta. Opts for safety. Germany are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. He's a sharp little ball here. Ah, that's a fine interception. Messi.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And it's Son Heung-min. Gusto cuts it out. Camavinga. Romero. And it's Messi. Akanji. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. This looks promising. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's definitely onside. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. It's Camavinga. Well, the defence proved... Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Valverde. Messi is herring after that one. Pablo Fornals. Now it's Dani Olmo. Nicely intercepted. Fagioli. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Fagioli. Over to the right flank. Nicely weighted ball. It's come to nothing. Gerrard. And Kubasi. Romero. And Kubasi. And it's Van Dijk. Now it's Pablo Fornals, looking for the run. And no, that was never going to make it. And smartly reclaimed. Batistuta. Played into space. Oh, what a ball! And Messi! Goal! Sao Paulo! And Sao Paulo score first. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Sao Paulo have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That's rather hopeful.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Driving through the middle. And it's Camavinga. Romero. It's Camavinga. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Van Dijk. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gusto.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Camavinga. Messi, given the lift of his goal. And it's Gerrard, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Dani Olmo. He's having a pop! Denied by an instinctive save.
Danny.
And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Germany go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Only allowed in areas shown on
It's
this
been
map.
a pretty
Thank you for your
tepid display.
cooperation.
They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Germany really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Gusto to Messi. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Gusto gets a cross in. Messi. Valverde. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga, who's set up one goal so far. He's picked his way through. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Germany still this single goal behind. Passes short and sharp. Camavinga. And he's quick to return it. And this is Batista. Big chance! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Sao Paulo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's looking wide. Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Serginho. And Akanji. And it's Serginho. Now it's Pablo Fornals. And it's Caicedo. Camavinga did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rooney. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Great defending, strong and determined. Dani Olmo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
And the shot! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Serginho. That's going right the way across. Messi. Looking to play him in. He's cut it out. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Not the most accurate pass. Caicedo. And Fagioli. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Dani Olmo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Jimenez. Valverde. And it's Fagioli. And here's Kane.
Germany truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And here's Rooney.
Rooney really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Son Heung-min. He is through here. Oh, important interception. Rooney. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this?
Germany really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up.
Messi! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
And it's Messi. Gusto, looking for options for movement. And this is Messi, and he's managed shapes to shoot! Serginho. Now it's Kane. Romero. Rooney. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, just skips past his man. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gerrard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception.
There will be 1 minute
Messi.
added time.
Knocks it into space. And it's Messi. Now it's Pablo Fornals. Pablo Fornals proves just a little... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you
How would you
that
sum up what we've
CCTV
witnessed,
is now
Jim?
in
Well,
operation
Peter,
for your
I really
safety.
could...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. And it's Messi. It's a promising position. Now it's Pablo Fornals. Great vision. Valverde has it out wide and in space. And it's made its way to him.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
Gerrard! This time, surely! Goal! Sao Paulo! And Sao Paulo score first. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi. Now it's Pablo Fornals. Distributed tidily. Valverde. That's going across goal. Neuer claims it without any fuss. Gerrard. Dani Olmo. And it's Rooney. And this is Batistuta. Serginho. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. And he was quick to react. Camavinga.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Rooney. Germany are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Shot at goal! Son Heung-min.
Germany really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pablo Fornals receives it in a good position here. Gerrard. Now it's Batistuta. And it's been played through. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. And here's Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Batistuta clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That is a brilliant interception. Son Heung-min threads one in. Now it's Pablo Fornals! He's got away with one there. It's Kane!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Nice defending, physical and effective. He's going all the way! Played in by Pablo Fornals. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Pablo Fornals with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire...
Dani Olmo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break, no shortage of pace nor intensity, exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Van Dijk. Here's the return pass. And it's Rooney. And this is Messi. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sao Paulo with the corner. They're first. Romero.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Gerrard. Goes for goal! Steven Gerrard, the man for every moment. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
After 40 minutes,
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Sao Paulo are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And here's Valverde. That's a good foray he's making. And it's Fagioli. Caicedo. Some really good ball movement. It's a good spell of possession, this. Gerrard.
There will be 1 minute
Messi.
added time.
And it's Batistuta. Now it's Rooney. Serginho kept his eye on it. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the
Please
case.
be made aware
Well,
that
both
smoking
half-time
is
team
only
talks will
permitted
undergo
in
change now.
designated areas
One
within
will be
these
solid,
grounds.
the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
So it is a German free kick. And that's a... He's having a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo looking to receive it in space. Rooney. And this is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Kane. Valverde. Looking for options for movement. And this is Messi. Kane has cut it out. No way through, so back it comes. And he shoots! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Short changes him with that pass. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Tries to pass it through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Germany can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Valverde. Now it's Messi. There's a sharp little ball here. Al Kubasi makes... Oh no, what has happened here? Now he's... It's Kane! Same again, same outcome.
Germany really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
He's looking wide. And it's Rooney. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. That could... Tries a shot! Oh, that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Caicedo. Sao Paulo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's picked it up out wide. The message is clear, none shall pass. Rooney.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Serginho. Son Heung-min. Serginho. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Now this could be a chance. Akanji.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta. They've won a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Romero cuts out the pass. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's a key interception. Kubasi.
Germany are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a...
And Batistuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gusto has the space to ski. Rooney! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Jimenez. That has been slung wide. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Gusto with a definite foul there. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's worked it through. Great ball and he's in here. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, it's Batistuta! Now, how often do you see that? And he's managed to get rid. And the referee brings it to a close. Germany cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Those of you making their way home on
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Germany.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. And it's Fascioli.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
Can he finish? Messi. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Can he get onto this? And a header! Oh, it rattles the bar! Goal, Germany! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 13 minutes is number 9, Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Camavinga. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Messi. Tries to pass it through. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Kane. Germany very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, terrible pass. Now it's Pablo Fornals. Goes for a shot! Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Dani Olmo. And here's Rooney. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is... Decent chance! And that's in! Sao Paulo are back on level terms. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh no, this does not look good. Valverde. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Thinks about the shot. Pablo Fornals for Messi. Pablo Fornals. And it's Fascioli. This is a promising build-up. Aims beyond the defence. Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Always onto this. Lovely, now then. Son Heung-min has found the net here, of course. Akanji. And Caicedo. Pablo Fornals. And it's Messi. Fagioli. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Kane. And this is Son Heung-min. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Batistuta. And he's running through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Rooney. Messi. And here's Rooney. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's it, 45 minutes up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break.
A quick reminder today that smoking is
so there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution in progress.
And so we're off again. And here's Shevchenko. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Knocks it out wide. Now, can they get him away? And this is Gerrard. Good read, needed to be. Son Heung-min. And it's Camavinga. And here's he's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Caicedo. That's Kane. Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Messi.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Messi. Great vision. Played out to the left flank. And he's managed to get free. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Caicedo. Akanji.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gerrard. Just eases him off the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. Pablo Fornals. Pablo Fornals showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. It's a pretty loose pass. Gusto. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. For Pablo Fornals. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Kane. Serginho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camavinga. Fagioli. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That's destined for the flank. And it's Rooney. Valverde.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He has found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely weighted ball. He's found some space. And here's Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Rooney. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Caicedo. Messi. And here's Valverde. Good ball, good take. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. So, there was to be no definitive result.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
The father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt.
So it is that dreaded time, the time you realise that only penalties can decide it. It is that dreaded time. Kane to go first. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
Messi is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Big character, big moment, big save. Messi is the man who's second in line.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Mbappe, second to go. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
Germany are looking for comfort. Up by 2. 2 up.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. And he sticks it away.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
This to put them 2 up. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat. I suspect he's just overthought that, Peter. He didn't need to cut things so finely.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. Oh, he saved it! Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
What poise! What noise! And the drama continues. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. That's a brilliant read.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see. Oh, great save! That is a great save! All eyes on him as he places the ball. So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And they have done it in sudden death.
Oh, just allow me to get my breath back a little here, Peter. What an ending. Fantastic.
Germany falls short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?